Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they call me Eduardo. Hey God, hey God. I don't know why I'm just saying this update now that Ibrahim Traoré was nominated for Nobel Prize 2025. Yes. I don't want to talk too much because the video is a bit lengthy. Just sit back, watch this video till the end. As you're watching it, be commenting your opinion from wherever you're watching from. And if you see the names that they nominated Ibrahim Traoré along with, you will know that Ibrahim Traoré has touched a lot of spots, that he has shocked a lot of places. I don't want to talk too much, just watch this video till the end. So watching it, be sharing it, be commenting your opinion from wherever you're watching from. God bless you.
The 27th of July, 2025, Oslo, Norway. In a quiet room at the heart of Scandinavia, the world's most prestigious peace committee released a short list of 5 names. But one name stopped the world in its tracks: Ibrahim Traoré, interim president of Burkina Faso. He is not a career politician. He did not rise through the ranks of elite institutions. He came to power not through elections, but through conviction. And now, in an unexpected twist of history, he stands as the frontrunner for the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize. What makes this story so powerful is not the controversy, but the clarity. In an age of photo ops and diplomacy as theater, Traoré chose something ancient: labor, sacrifice, and truth. His battlefield was hunger. His revolution was to alleviate poverty, educate students, elevate women, and help farmers. How did a 36-year-old soldier from one of the poorest countries in the world become a symbol of global peace? This was a historic moment. For the first time, a leader under 40 from Africa who rose to power through a military coup was officially recognized as a serious contender for one of the world's most prestigious awards. The Nobel Committee praised Traoré as a rare figure in the modern world, not one who spreads hatred or seeks power for personal gain, but a leader who took up arms only to protect the conscience of his people. The peace he fosters in Burkina Faso is not born from political negotiations or international accords, but from the deep, collective will of a nation striving to live with dignity and self-reliance. Traoré's journey from a soldier to a statesman embodies a new definition of peace, one forged in the fields and villages rather than in the halls of power. This nomination stunned many. It challenged long-held assumptions about leadership, peace, and what it means to govern in the 21st century. It sparked conversations around the globe, from the bustling streets of Ouagadougou to the corridors of power in Washington, Paris, and Moscow. But the story behind this nomination lies in the remarkable transformation that Traoré has led in Burkina Faso since taking power in September 2022. Since seizing power on the 29th of September 2022, Ibrahim Traoré has spearheaded reforms that shook not only Burkina Faso, but reverberated across Africa and the world. His strategy is radical, yet deeply rooted in common sense: peace through self-reliance. One of his most notable achievements was the reconciliation of more than 12,000 armed terrorists, not with guns, but through community reconciliation, vocational training, and resettlement programs. Rather than perpetuating the cycle of violence, Traoré sought to heal wounds and reintegrate former fighters into productive citizens. In a bold move to restore economic sovereignty, Traoré returned 3.8 million hectares of farmland previously seized by foreign corporations back to local farmers. This act sent a clear message: the land belongs to the people who till it, not to distant investors. Perhaps most ambitiously, Traoré launched the Sahel Life Alliance, a regional coalition between Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali dedicated to ecological restoration. Together, they have planted 800 million trees across the arid Sahel zone, a beacon of hope against climate change and desertification. Fiscal discipline was another cornerstone of Traoré's governance. He slashed government spending by 60%, cutting bureaucratic excess and redirecting funds into the country's backbone, education and health. Within 18 months, Burkina Faso saw the construction of 2,400 new schools and 700 healthcare centers, a scale and speed unmatched in the region. Recognizing the critical link between nutrition and learning, Traoré ensured that 95% of rural primary school children receive free lunches made from locally produced food, reinforcing a virtuous cycle of agriculture and education. In a final groundbreaking step on May 4, 2025, Traoré pardoned 1,100 former militants and integrated them into the Farmers of Peace program, an initiative lauded by the United Nations as a model that could be replicated globally. These achievements reflect a leadership vision far from empty rhetoric. They embody a tangible, lived peace built on the dignity of work and unity. There is one more important event. On the 1st of July, 2025, during the Feast of All Saints, an unexpected voice echoed from the heart of the Vatican. Pope Leo XIV, renowned for his unwavering commitment to social justice, took a moment to spotlight Ibrahim Traoré. His words carried the weight of centuries of spiritual authority, yet spoke in a language of humble labor and solidarity. "When I pray for peace," the Pope said, "the face of a young soldier from Burkina Faso appears in my mind. He does not preach through laws or scriptures, but through sweat and soil. He has never set foot inside the churches of Rome, yet he acts as if the world's poor are his sanctuary." This unprecedented declaration was more than symbolic. It marked the first time the Holy See officially endorsed a sitting African leader for the Nobel Peace Prize. The Vatican's formal nomination of Traoré sent ripples across diplomatic circles worldwide. It framed his leadership not merely as political, but as a moral and spiritual crusade against oppression and despair. For a pontiff to champion a figure who rose through a military coup challenged the traditional notions of power and redemption. It shifted the discourse from abstract diplomacy to tangible action where peace is sown in the fields, not just negotiated in conference rooms. This papal endorsement transformed Traoré from a regional actor to a global symbol. It demanded that the world re-examine the very meaning of peace in our fractured century. The Vatican's endorsement broke the ice, but what followed was a global domino effect. World leaders, often ideologically divided, found themselves weighing in on a man whose politics defied easy categorization. France, Burkina Faso's former colonial ruler, responded with cautious admiration. President Anne-Luc Moreau, known for her technocratic centrism, remarked, "We may not agree with many of Mr. Traoré's methods, but we cannot ignore the results. He is writing a new chapter in Africa's story, with action, not aid." It was a diplomatic nod from a nation still grappling with its colonial past, forced to confront a post-France-Afrique era where Africa speaks and acts on its own terms. In Washington, U.S. Secretary of State Janet R. Collins offered a more calculated response. "We respect the nomination and acknowledge Mr. Traoré's efforts toward regional stability in the Sahel. This is an opportunity for the international community to rethink what 21st century peace truly means." Behind the polished language lay an unmistakable undertone. Traoré's grassroots approach, rejecting IMF loans, banning foreign mining firms, nationalizing food policy, posed a quiet, ideological challenge to the liberal economic order. Brazil, under President Luiz G. Costa, was far more direct. A longtime admirer of anti-colonial leaders, Costa declared, "I called him the new Sankara, but he corrected me. He said, 'I'm just a farmer in uniform.' That's when I knew he deserved the Nobel." Costa's statement resonated with the global South, a symbolic bridge between Latin America's struggles and Africa's renaissance. In Moscow, the Russian president chose to highlight Traoré's pragmatic legacy. "He is a builder, not of ideologies, but of food systems, schools, and belief." The reaction was not merely political commentary, it reflected a shifting geopolitical reality. For decades, Africa had been a battlefield of foreign interests. Traoré turned that battlefield into farmland, into classrooms, into hope. And the world, even those reluctant to admit it, was taking notice. Night falls over Ouagadougou, yet the city refuses to sleep. From the airport road to Thomas Sankara Square, tens of thousands gather beneath homemade lanterns, chanting a single name, Ibrahim Traoré. Vendors sell cups of bissap and roasted peanuts, while drummers pound a rhythm older than the nearby mossa-covered colonial statues. A hand-painted banner, stretched between two acacia trees, reads, "We no longer beg. Now the world comes to us." For many Burkinabé, the news broke like a sudden rain at the end of the dry season. Radio booths crackled with callers shouting, "C'est notre victoire." Mothers wept openly, not from sorrow, but from relief. Their children now attend the new neighborhood schools Traoré built, and they no longer fear the thunder of militant gunfire at night. In villages along the Nadzinon River, former fighters, now clad in overalls labeled "Farmers of Peace," fired up diesel pumps to irrigate maize instead of manning checkpoints. Beyond Burkina Faso, celebrations echoed across the Sahel. In Niamey and Bamako, youth collectives projected cell phone videos of Traoré onto public walls, chanting, "One Sahel, one dream." Local Africa news correspondents reported impromptu dance circles spinning past midnight, even in drought-browned hamlets, where electricity flickers off at dusk. The message was simple. If a country ranked among the world's poorest can reclaim its dignity, so can they. Not everyone joined the jubilation. Some elders worried aloud that global recognition brings fresh geopolitical pressure. Yet even skeptics admitted the facts: terror attacks down, farm yields up, clinics open, children fed. They witnessed neighbors once divided by ethnicity, now joining hands to plant saplings, 5 at a time, each seedling